YouTube, what's happening? Zay Learns in full effect. I'm going to talk about self-worth. There was something that was disheartening that I saw yesterday. There's men out there that are struggling. Men that are struggling with their own personal self-worth. There's men that are struggling with value and what they bring to the table. And a lot of the struggle that I see men view their self-worth off of is with women. If they're not successful with women, then they feel like they don't bring value to the world, or it's the all and be all of everything. And just one of my friends, he was having a rough day, and you could just see that sometimes when things don't go as planned, or you value someone else or a woman higher than yourself, things don't manifest how you want them to, because you're not putting yourself first and not valuing yourself to the point where the people who do care about you, they end up getting hurt because that person doesn't value themselves, and also that person is valuing somebody who doesn't value them. And it's a sad, vicious cycle that goes on. And as men, we got to value ourselves. We got to also know our worth, what we bring to the table, and not allow setbacks or lack of success, whether it be with women, whether it be in our own personal life, to dictate who we are as individuals. One moment in time does not dictate your whole life. Now, the decisions that we make, they do have consequences, but at the same time, things that we may not be successful in right now, or mistakes or errors in our time in one specific time, does not define us. And men, we must know our value. It's not dependent on women. It's not dependent on things that are not going to be conducive in our lives. Now, don't get me wrong, women is a beautiful thing. But if you hold women or anything that you're trying to attain after higher than yourself, higher than your own value, then you're off balance with your own life. And because of that, the things that you want, the things that you chase, at times you don't necessarily get, because you valuing things that you think that is, you're basically putting things on a pedestal that shouldn't be put on a pedestal. And I'm not one of those guys that say, oh yeah, all goals, focus on your goals and all that, which is good. But I'm also understanding that there is a balance to life. Yes, we want to attain our goals. 100%. We gotta have a go-getter mentality. But at the same time, we must know what we value and what our own value brings, and not put anybody else or any other person higher than ourselves. If anything, anybody who should be higher than ourselves is the Most High. But not any individual, not any person, not any women, nobody you should hold above value other than you, but God. Now, it does say, in the word about, thinking of others and taking care of others and loving your neighbor as yourself. But at the same time, you still got to love yourself. And when you love yourself and you know the value that you bring, you're not going to take any disrespect from anybody. You're not going to take any person devaluing you and them thinking higher of you. If anything, when you love yourself and you respect yourself, you're able to push the things or people away who are not conducive to you as a person and your overall growth as an individual. And then you attract people who value you as a great individual. And it's equally yoked. And it's very important to have that reciprocity, that reciprocation when it comes to friendships, when it comes to relationships, and making sure that the people that are conducive to your life, that you value them and they value you. Because when that's off balance, then there's one chasing after the other, and then next thing you know, you're sadly disappointed because you're chasing after something or a person that does not value you. And then that's where people get disappointed. I'm saying this because us as men, we got to be able to value ourselves and know our worth and know who we are as a person and what we can bring, and know that it's not the all and be all to chase women or chase things that are not conducive to your overall growth. Yes, we all want to have baddies. Yes, we all want to, get married and have kids. But there's steps, there's processes, there's challenges, there's things that we got to go through. And sometimes you got to pay the price. And what I mean by pay the price, that you got to go through those you got to go through the fire. You got to go through, I'm not saying go through hoops. Don't get me wrong with somebody. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that going to the gym, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, finding a skill, finding a trade, finding something that you're passionate about and be instilled in that passion. And that gives you things to talk about and discuss. And then when there's things that you're passionate about and you love talking about, the other person feels that energy and they want to gravitate towards you because you're passionate about something, and they see it in your eyes. They see it in the way that you talk. Being able to value yourself and what you bring to society can attract all the things that you need. But we just got to be able to value ourselves. Men, you have a lot to bring to the table. Don't allow discouragement and don't allow hard times to discourage you and look down on yourself, because you are of value. We bring a lot to the table and we bring a lot to this world. Don't forget that. Much love. Zay Learns out.